Remember last year I told you we were going to do a series of videos, podcast style, where men can speak to each other and men can relate to each other and what each other has to say, share ideas, and uplift each other, right? This is it. So, alright, welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. This one is called My Brother's Keeper, Part 2. We're going to talk about can you pick a good wife? And are you ready for a good wife? So, let's start out like this. I see a lot of brothers out there today. Let me take my glasses off, because I have these glasses on because of the light, right? Okay, so I see a lot of brothers out there today, and you're picking women who are not wives. You're picking women who are not ready to be wives. You're picking women who are showing you that she is not ready to be a wife. That part. Don't let my words go over your head, please. You are picking women who are not wives. They're not ready to be a wife, and they're showing you that they're not ready to be a wife. Now, this isn't anything against these women, because if you're not ready, you're just not ready. And for my brothers, I would say do not take a woman by face value. In other words, don't listen to her words more than you watch her actions. Her actions will tell you everything, not her words. I'll give you a big example. If your woman is the type to go outside with her ass cheeks hanging out, her vagina fully printed out in her clothing for the world to see, it says that she needs validation from other men besides you. Now, if you want to sit there and believe that this just makes her feel sexy and this is just how she dresses, then that's your business, right? I'm also of the belief that you don't tell a woman how to dress. You watch how a woman dresses, and then you put her in the place where she should be, or the category that she should be put in, based on how she dresses. Also based on how she speaks and she carries herself and whatever. You don't listen to her tell you, then I'll be the best wife for you. I love you. I'll be your wife. A lot of brothers get tricked like that, right? Especially guys who have their shit together. You have your things. You've been working hard. You've been keeping yourself together. You've been taking care of yourself. You're looking good. Your money is up. Your credit score is high. You own some things. You're living good. And a woman can look at you and smell stability. She could sniff stability. She could sniff a nice life. And let's not forget, we are in the era, the time, where majority of these women I've heard speak on social media especially, their mindset is that you are the one that's supposed to pay for everything. So they want that lifestyle. And there's nothing wrong with being able to provide that lifestyle for a good woman. The problem is everybody wants that lifestyle. That lifestyle should only be provided to a woman who is worthy of that lifestyle. There's a rat race going on out here. People got to get up in the morning and run around. Matter of fact, your mind is working from the night before, because damn, I can't stay up too late because I got to go to bed. Because, you know, I got to get enough rest, because I got to get up in the morning, because I got to get the train to work, or I got to catch an Uber, or I got to get a ride, or, you know, I got to commute, catch a bus, or drive myself to work. It's going to be snowy on the roads. I have to leave early. I have to this, that, and the other. Then I got to get to work early and clock in. I can't be late to work too many times, else they'll fire me. And then at the end of the week, when I'm done working, I got to hope that my hours I worked are reflected on my paycheck so I can pay these bills and this, that, and the other. That's a rat race. When you take a woman from that world to where she works if she wants to, not because she has to, you have given her a world of ease, my friend. I wish somebody would do that for me as a man. Just say, SouFlo, just sit around. I got you, baby. You know what I mean? Just show me love, show me respect, and I got you. Don't worry about none of these bills. Oh, I don't have to pay no car notes? Nah, I got you. Oh, I don't have to pay the mortgage? No, nothing. Nah, I got you. Car insurance? No, I have to pay no cable, internet, no nothing. Oh wow, right? So you're actually rescuing a woman. I'm talking to you guys. You're actually rescuing a woman when you take her out of that world. You want to make sure you give that to the right woman. You don't want to give that to a woman who is not deserving of it. And women know when they're not deserving of it, but they'll still come to you trying to get it. This is why it's important for you to be able to pick a good wife or a wife material type of woman. I look at brothers' comments on social media, I look at their comments in person, and they'll look at a woman, right? And she'll have on a tight ass dress, and the body is just chopped out, banging, ass, everything. 2 hard nipples. All the guys in the area are like, damn, yo, I want that. I want to get a tabacas. I want to do this, do that. And he over here going, yo, that's wifey material. How is that wifey material? She has exposed herself to everybody. She is enjoying being lusted after by everybody. And you over here thinking you're going to be able to satisfy her by yourself with your minimal amount of attention you're able to give. She's used to getting attention from hundreds. And you're thinking you alone can fulfill that. A wife doesn't need attention from men after men after men. Women are modest women. She knows she's sexy. She knows her body rivals any other female body that's out there showing their body and getting all the woos and the ha's. She's not concerned about other men on the outside and what they have to say to her, because she's not even trying to hear it. She is locked in. She is locked in on developing herself as a person, whether it's financially, spiritually, whatever the alleys are that she is working on. She is just all around trying to develop herself. She is not a superficial kind of girl. She is more into substance, and she will check you, and she also will not just look at you and be like, oh, he got money, he's husband material. You're going to have to come with the full package as well, right? The full package as well. She respects herself. She knows her worth. She's been doing work on herself. If she's been hurt before, she is healing or she is healed. These kind of things is what make a wife. So the first part of this conversation is, can you pick a good wife? Because there are a lot of good brothers out here and they want to marry, have a family, build a foundation, leave a legacy behind. And we know that it requires a queen to be able to do this. But the problem is, everybody is masquerading as a queen nowadays when they need to. And then that hoish Jezebel spirit comes out of nowhere and blindsides you. And now you're in divorce court. And now you're losing your kids. And now you're paying for a good lawyer for her to use him to divorce you, to take half, if not more, of all you've been working for, and you're just spiraling down, down, down. So we are trying to avoid all that in the first place. Finding a good wife. You, my king, my friend, you must be able to pick a good wife. A good wife is not picked because she has a nice body. I'll tell you what, your good wife, or the woman that'll be a good wife to you, might not even fit what you have up here in your mind. Clean, flawless skin. That's your first one. Watch this beautiful woman come to you, but she has a skin problem. And you're going to pass her up, right? For the girl whose skin's smooth and clean, and as you call it, clean and blemish free. And you'll be in a world of hurt, right? Oh, she has to have long flowing hair. Watch the good woman come to you with short hair. Or the stereotypes that you've been taught. Picky head. Nappy head. Watch her come to you like that. Watch the good woman, the wife material, come to you the complete opposite of all you've been looking for. You want something you could take outside and stunt with. Because her skirts are short, her legs are long. her ass is fat. Your wife ain't come to you like that. She like, babe, the only way I dress like that is if I'm going out with you. If I ain't going out with you, I'm not dressing like that, because that's not how I like to dress anyways. I like to dress like that if I'm going out with you, and yeah, we can have a wild evening and all that, but not by myself. I don't do girls' nights out at the club and none of that stuff. And you are so used to something else that you'll pass that up. You know what I mean? Okay, now let's talk about the other part. Are you ready for a good wife? Because it's one thing to be able to pick a good this is the part that a lot of brothers might not be ready for. Are you ready for a good wife? That part. Now, being ready for a good wife doesn't mean I can pay all the bills by myself. My finances up. I have good credit. I do this good. I have that good. Okay, that's good. Are you ready for a good wife? As in, are you going to be able to respect that woman? Are you going to be able to talk your way through problems, communicate with that woman? Are you the type to pack your bags and leave as soon as arguments start? Or jump in your car and disappear as soon as arguments start, come back the next day? Are you the type to, babe, come here, this is bothering me, let's sit and talk about this, because I don't want this to mess up our relationship, you know? Are you that type? You know? Are you the type that is ready for a good wife? A good wife is going to come doing all the things a good wife is supposed to do. She's going to come serving you. Yeah, in every way. She is going to come obedient in every way. She's going to come respectful in every way. That's a good wife. But you might mess that up. You might mess that up if you yourself have trauma and issues that you have not worked through as a man yet. And here she is trying to love on you when you're not able to receive that love. I'm honest. I've been down that road before. Yeah. Been in a relationship before. I was like, why the fuck? Why is she so nice? Why are you so nice? I never thought I would say, why you're so nice. I mean, this woman would never, like, she would get up, and if she gets up and goes, say, to the kitchen, and I'm in the living room, it'll be like, honey, do you want me to bring you back something? Do you want something to drink? Do you want something to eat? And you know, after a while, because I was coming out of a messed up relationship, and I went into that relationship, and I was coming out of a relationship with somebody who was like, fuck you, nigga, you dirty ass motherfucker. You know, talk to me like that. And I'm like, damn, why am I with a woman that speaks to me like this? So I got a woman who didn't speak to me like that. And she didn't even know how to, because she wasn't raised like that. So when she was like, do you want me to bring you something to eat, something to drink, you make you a sandwich while I'm up, something? I found myself one day being like, why you keep asking all that every time you get up? This is crazy. This now that I think about it, this is crazy. Why you keep asking all that every time you get up? Man, just go sit down. If I want a sandwich, I'll get a sandwich myself. If I want something to drink, I could get up and get something to drink myself. And I actually said it. This is a perfect example of somebody who was not ready to have a good wife. And I've been in that place. So when I speak on this podcast, I'm speaking from a place of been there, done it, hurt from it, saw what happened after, and I worked my way through. Like, yo, it's messed up. You have what other men pray for, yet you're not appreciative of it, because I wasn't ready to have it. Wasn't ready for a good wife. So again, the two questions today is, one, can you pick a good wife? Because it starts with what you pick. And like my granny used to say, pick and pick till you pick shit. Right? But my granny never said shit, because she just never cursed, and shit to her was a curse word. But she'll say, but you know, you pick and pick till you pick doo-doo, or you pick and pick till you pick foolishness. Out on road, we would say you pick and pick till you pick shit. So you over there thinking you have the lay of the land. And I could pick this girl and have that one and have this one. And you pick and you pick and you pass. Now, I don't like her. She got bumps on her face. Now, I don't like her. She fine and all, but I don't like the way she sound when she talk. Now, I don't like her. She this, that. And you just picking and picking and picking, right? Let me get this one right here. Let me get that one right there. No, I don't want that one. Let me get this one. I don't want this one. Let me get this one. Pick and pick and pick. Until you pick shit. Yeah. So, can you pick a good wife? I've seen a lot of brothers pick, and they show off what they have picked, you know, but they show it off like, come get some of this meat if you can. And that meat is over there dangling like it wants to be picked by others as well. And the poor brother don't even see it. And I see it, and I'm sitting back and I'm looking, and I'm like, this ain't going to end well. And it doesn't. I've been around long enough to see that it didn't end well. I've been around long enough to see it end in divorce, separation, cheating, all kinds of something. So it starts with what you pick as a king, right? You have to have the ability to pick, but you cannot pick right until you yourself in the right place, mentally, spiritually in the right place. And also, are you ready for a good wife? You're ready to, you can know how to pick one and still not be ready for one. You understand? That's why sometimes you'll hear people say, if you don't have any intentions, I think it was Bob Marley that said it. I don't know. They be saying Bob Marley said this, that, and the other when Bob never said it. But there's a saying out there, and some people say as Bob said it, if you have no good intentions for that woman, do not awaken her love. Don't go stirring her, whatever, her pot. Don't go presenting yourself as if you are. That's why I said you could be able to pick. Guys will look at a woman and be like, yo, she'll make a dope wife, yo. She have everything in place. But then they'll violate her. Because he knows damn well that he's not ready to be a husband. And he is not ready to have a good wife. But he'll inject himself into that situation anyways. And she ends up getting hurt. You know what I mean? And now you've tarnished another person who will now have to deal with what you've done just because you wanted to have some fun, but came under the disguise of you were here for love and partnership and, you know, life kind of thing. So you got to be able to pick a good wife, but you got to also be able to be ready for a good wife to be in your life. And I'll close this out by saying this. I don't want this to be about a money thing, because I've seen people get together broke and build a life together, and now today they are rich together. So I won't even tell brothers that, oh, you have to have all the money already and then be able to pay for everything already. Nah. If you're trying and you're ambitious and you are up and at it, not just talking about it, then you might be ready. But I don't believe in broke ninjas chasing relationship instead of chasing progress. If you chase progress first and then you attain some level of progress, then you could go after companionship. You know what I mean? I mean, let's be for real. What if you with a woman and you end up getting her pregnant and then you broke? And you with her because she just pretty and sexy, but she broke too. So here comes two people that are broke, about to have a broke baby, and all three of us broke, starting out broke. That's rough life. That's rough life. It's not ideal. People have made it work, but it's not ideal. So at the end of the day, my advice would be to my brothers out there who I see as kings, work on yourself first. Make sure that you are in a position to where you can truly look yourself in. Forget when everybody else is there. Everybody is gone. Look yourself in the mirror and say, yeah, I'm a protector. I'm a provider. Because that comes with being this husband, this head, this king. It comes with it. And if you're at that position, then make sure now that you also know how to pick a good wife, and you also know that you are ready for a good wife. If you don't know how to pick a good wife, and if you are not ready to receive love and all that comes with a good wife in your life, then just continue working on yourself. And then when you get there, you can reach out. Because the sisters are out here. They are. There are women out here, beautiful, got all their stuff together. They're not for sale. And they're not on front page, right? You have to do the work to get to them. Just know that. With that said, I'll leave this one right here. This is our second installment of My Brother's Keeper. My sisters are welcome to listen and leave your opinions. But please remember that this is a man's conversation for men by a man to my brothers who are men. And we don't want to hear nothing else too disrespectful over here from the sisters. See, let the men have our moment where we can actually talk to each other. With that said, I'll leave this one right here. Tell me what you think about the second installment of My Brother's Keeper, and I'll try to be more on time with the rest of the series as we roll forward. All right? I'll catch you on the next video. It's SouFLoTV. I'm out. Peace. Alright, my SouFLoTV audience, anybody who knows me knows that I come from the rural parts of Jamaica where it's dark in those hills. And from I was a child until now, government still has not installed any street lights in some of the darkest corners of Jamaica. But guess what? We are doing it for ourselves. Just link up with Soninka Limited, because these solar powered street lights are powerful. They are commercial grade, remote controlled, they are waterproof, and did I mention that they are solar powered? So you don't have to wait on JPS, you don't have a bill to pay. These are powered by God's Son. Yes, and you stay on the ground and you remote control it to the brightness of your liking and all these things. Light up your lanes and streets and farms and corners and areas and be safe. All the information needed is on the screen, and Soninka deals with your installation and everything. Call them right now and get yourself out of the darkness and into the light, and tell them that SouFLoTV sent you. Alright? Alright. Listen, it's 2024, okay, and the world is different. You can actually have a date with somebody in a completely different Caribbean country. Say, for instance, you are in Jamaica and you are looking for a fine Trinidadian woman, or a woman from Grenada or Guyana or Antigua or Barbuda. Same thing for the women. You might be a Jamaican woman living in Jamaica, but you are into Trinidadian men or men from Barbados or other parts of the Caribbean. Well, look no further. 7:30 p.m. Jamaica time. Tune in as Scotch Bonnet and Time goes live on the channel called Scotch Bonnet and Time. It's a dating affair for the Caribbean audience, linking all the Caribbean countries together. The only requirements are that you are at least 20 years old. That means you have 2 years of experience or more. And come on in and have some fun. Do you have what it takes to spice up somebody else's life? Let's see. See you there, 7:30 p.m. Jamaica time on the YouTube channel called Scotch Bonnet and Time as they go live. Come see if you can meet your special person. See you then.